Okay, Heather, Coke. Why are you walking over here in the middle of a shot? Okay, what are we doing?
We are making water kefir today. This is something that during quarantine I have perfected and
Hey.
I love it. So I love carbonation and I would drink fizzy sparkling water all the time in the summertime last year, but I have taken this out of my life because this seriously has transformed everything.
So you're saying you're making LaCroix?
Basically, I'm making fruited, but yet it's not LaCroix because LaCroix has bad things in it. This is full of probiotics, of good bacteria that are healthy for your gut. So it is a bomb of yumminess for your belly, where LaCroix is not. So it's super easy, and I just want to show you how to do it.
All right.
Here's the deal with me. I love learning, but for whatever reason, how my brain is wired, I don't keep those facts in my head. So I know the benefits of water kefir, of, you know, all kombucha, of fermenting things. I just don't have the right words for right now. So I'm going to post the list for you guys to know why water kefir, okay? But this is how I do it. So these are all the things that you need for the entire process, okay? You need filter water. You need your water kefir grains, which are down here. Can you see them down there? It kind of looks like rice.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And this has been fermenting for 24 hours, okay?
Okay.
You need a strainer, you need a funnel just to make things easier. I have some simple syrup here with some organic sugar. You need a frozen fruit. I find that raspberries do the best job. This is a fermented second ferment with ginger that's going to go in the bottle, and then you have your final product. So,
oh, is this the final product?
This is the final product. Yep.
And that's the bottle you're going to put it in.
This is the.
And that. And why do you need ice?
Because I'm going to drink some.
Oh.
Cheers.
Okay.
Okay. So if you've never made water kefir before, you will order water kefir grains online. They will come dry. Now, the ones that I got kind of looked like dried rice. And in the packet, they will tell you how to prepare it to get them alive again. And it's usually the same process that we will make to make the water kefir. You're going to do that again. So with that said, these grains are going to reproduce and ferment another batch of water. So I'm in the middle of a cycle here, okay? So we're kind of jumping to step 2 in order to get to step 1. So bear with me. What we're going to do is we're going to take our already 24-hour fermented water, it's just sugar water, and we are going to filter, put a little filter down so that it can catch all those water kefir grains. Just going to dump it into this big vessel. Okay. Oops, I dropped a few, that's okay. I keep this, I don't wash it. I put the grains back in here. Okay, I set this aside. And what I do is I just fill her up, okay? I actually only do about a half a cup here, or a half a container. This is organic. It's about 1/3 of a cup of organic sugar, raw sugar. It was boiled. I boiled the water, so I'm just tempering it right here. So you do not want to put hot water in here, otherwise it will kill your grains. But I'm going to fill this up. Here we go. Just like that. And it's give and take here. I'm going to put my lid on this, and it is done for 24 hours. Okay? Now, I will post exact measurements. I don't do exact measurements because, well, that's me. But I will have that. And when you order water kefir, it will tell you, whoever sends them to you will have measurements or a quick Google search. So simple. Filtered water, some sugar for the water kefir to eat to create that carbonation. Some people say, can you use maple syrup or another form? From what I've read, the process of them eating just regular organic sugar really helps that bubbling and the fermentation. So that's what I've been doing, and it works great. So 24 hours, this is done and can be set aside. So now it's time for your second ferment, okay? This is your first ferment where you put the grains the water and the sugar together for 24 hours. The second ferment is when you take that liquid, you drain it like we did, and you take that fermented liquid and you add fruit, okay? I like to use raspberries. Some people use juice. I have not found the best juice ratio to where it makes it carbonated like I like, but I'm continuing to learn. This is my favorite right now. I get some raspberries. I use about a half a bag of organic raspberries, and I put it in a jar. Ready? Guess what? For 24 hours.
It looks like a science experiment.
It is. It's alive.
Oh, it is. Whoa, that's so cool.
What's beautiful is this water becomes this dark.
Oh, yeah.
All those colors get mixed in there. So it goes up here on the shelf for 24 hours. So if this is So if this is real TV, I would have had a raspberry water kefir prepared, but I didn't do that last night or yesterday. I did a ginger one. So this is ginger in my water kefir, and it has been cooking along for 24 hours. And now this is so simple. All I'm going to do is take a funnel. I'm going to take this is really important, okay? Everyone needs to make sure that you have a fermenting approved jar, meaning that this jar was made to be able to handle pressure, okay? Not all glass jars are. So you want to make sure that it is possible to have build up in there and it not explode on you. I learned that lesson the hard way. This is true. So, but with that said, what a great tip. You can go online and get those fermenting jars for sure. But you also can just use ones like if you get, this was a sparkling limeade, you know that because it was sparkling, that it is made to be able to handle the fermentation and the carbonation. So, I have that. I have my handy dandy funnel. And I was laughing, why is our funnel and our water filter bright orange? It's not, I don't have an orange thing, but
yeah,
apparently I do.
Orange.
So I have my strainer, my filter, and I simply am going to pour it into my container. Fill her up. You want to make sure that towards the end, you fill it up almost to the top, not completely to the top, obviously, but you want to be able to have as little headspace as possible. That just builds more pressure up for the carbonation. So there you go. I have an inch or so left. I'm just going to pop this lid on. And here's a little thing. Because when I could have used a seal here. I actually don't have the seal on, so gases come out. I could have done that. I don't know why I don't do that. I have a little system here, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. But I'll leave this out on the counter and kind of check on the fermentation of it. So I kind of burp it like this. So I keep it on the counter that day, and I kind of, when you burp it, you'll kind of be able to, you'll hear a puff to know whether things are brewing in there and working. And then when it's getting tighter and tighter, then I put it into the fridge. So that's it. Now it's time to drink it. This is the best step, right? Okay, so that happens often.
What? The daughter comes in and asks if you're almost done?
Asked me, and then it went everywhere. Okay, but actually this is a tip that I learned, okay? So this is over fermented, meaning it has a lot of bubbles, which possibly could be because I left it out for a while here. But I learned that you can just open it, like I'm holding down on it, but I'm not losing any of that wonderful fermented liquid because I put it in the bowl. So this is a little tip for you. Who knew? Okay, this is really over fermented, sorry. You know why? I think this one is pineapple and raspberry, and when you do pineapple and raspberry, it has, I don't know what the chemistry is, but it really does ferment and carbonate. So, woo-wee. Okay, pressure's off. Yes, ma'am. Look at that.
It's alive.
It's alive. Okay, normally, guys, you're gonna have to learn your own house, your own amount of time before it does not do this, but here we go. Welcome to real life. Isn't that pretty? I kind of like that.
It is pretty.
So, ready?
Oh.
It's like heaven.
Cheers.
LaCroix has nothing beat on this. Okay.
Is it good?
It's delicious.
Oh, wow. That may be the best one you've ever made. Good job, babe.
Okay, so this is a little add-in. I just realized I didn't tell you one of my favorite parts. This is the ginger that has been fermenting in the water kefir for 24 hours, okay? This is full of goodness, so we don't get rid of this. I was just putting it away as I was cleaning up and thinking, what am I gonna make with that ginger, okay? Because it is awesome. Same thing with the raspberries. What I do, I will take these raspberries and put them in the smoothie that we make the next morning. So not only are we getting raspberries and the vitamins, but they're fermented. Little tip for you there. Cheers. Thanks for watching, and guess what? We
What?
can do this.
Yes.
It's so easy.